Hi, welcome in the first episode of my Consumer 2020 show. I want to give you a weekly video with two things. First of all, I would like to share my ideas and insights on customer centricity in a digital world, also with some concrete tips and tricks. Second thing I would like to share in the show is a trend that is typical for the consumer in 2020. So every week, two things. This first episode is about my ideas of the internal client. Personally, I think you should get rid of it. And the second thing is, let's talk a little bit about augmented intelligence. Internal clients. I've never met a company where the concept of internal clients works. I personally believe that there's only one client, and it is the real client, the one that is outside of your company. And I think every single one of your employees should be working for that external client. Now, one of the tricks is that to get the engagement from everyone to work for that real client is to make them feel the real feedback. Let them hear the oohs and the ahs from the client. Let them feel the applause, but also let them feel the negative impact. If it's from hearsay, it never has the same impact. So one of the challenges is to create a link between your consumers and your people who are working in the internal part of the company. And there's simple things that you can do. You can pull up screens with feedback from social media. You can have an internal newsletter. But what I really like is that you connect your people directly with clients. And I have one example. One of my clients, ING, a financial institution here in Belgium, they have this program, and it's created for their top 150 people in the company. People that sometimes hardly see clients in real life. Each of those 150 employees, those top guys, they received a database with 100 clients. And they were responsible to contact those clients directly. So that means that 15,000 ING clients got a message from one of the top guys that they would be their direct contact for feedback, for positive news, or for negative news. And it sounds really small, but it has a very significant impact. First of all, those 150 people are now closer to clients. Some of them were a little bit afraid to do it, but in the end they did it. And then they also get the positive feedback. Sometimes those people think that there's only going to come negative feedback, which is totally not the case. Most of them get positive feedback. There are also a lot of clients that don't reply to it, but just the fact that you reach out to 15,000 people with your top management, I think that's an important first step. Second thing is to get those other thousands of internal people linked to clients. But if you can start with the top of your organization, I think that's very valuable. Personally, I think you should get rid of the concept of internal clients. It just doesn't work. Everyone is working for the external client. One of the things that is typical for the consumer in 2020 is what people call augmented intelligence. You know, we as people, we always used external parts of our body to increase our performance, and it used to be for physical improvements, like a bicycle. We use a bicycle to speed up our walking. We can only walk very slow, actually, so we use a bike to go faster. So if you look to the past, we always used like tools to overcome our physical limitations. If you look to today's innovations and future innovations, it's about overcoming our mental limitations. So if you look, for instance, to what Microsoft launched a few weeks ago, it's HoloLens. It gives you the possibility to wear these glasses that already look more normal than Google Glass, and it gives you all kinds of augmented reality in your day-to-day work. You can watch TV wherever you want, you can look at recipes and stuff like that. And I think we're approaching the point where we all will have our personal virtual assistant. You know, we all have Siri now, or the other virtual assistants on our smartphone. It's becoming cool. It's not really perfect yet, but I think if we add 5 years to that, the possibility is that every one of us will have their personal virtual assistant. Maybe I've seen this video of a personal robot in your house. It's a crowdfunding project right now where you have this robot that is helping you with your clothes, and it's helping you with your meetings. And it could fully automate a personal assistant. And where today a personal assistant is like a luxury of a top manager or a top politician, in the future it will be available for everyone. And if you look around today's innovation, you will start to see these augmented intelligence things everywhere, in glasses, in chips for our bodies, but we're looking for things to overcome our mental limitations. This was the first show. Please give us your feedback. I've been working on these videos for the last few months and I've already received a lot of feedback to improve them, and I know they're not perfect yet, so I would really like to have all your feedback to improve these sessions. Please tell me if you like the concept with the two flows, with customer centricity and a market trend that is typical for the consumer 2020. If you have specific questions about customer centricity, please send them to me in the comments down below, or send me a tweet to @StevenVBE, or even drop me an email. Doesn't matter, you can choose the channel you want, but let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to talk you through them in one of the next episodes. Thanks a lot for watching this, and it would be really great if you would subscribe to my channel so that you get an update every time that I put something online. Thank you.